welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do your makeup for a night out with your friends or for that special someone. I'm going to be doing a heavy makeup for the nighttime because you definitely want people to be able to see, your makeup and your eyeshadow at night. So this will be a heavier makeup tutorial. So let's start. So I'm going to start with my NARS foundation, which is a little bit dark, but that's not a problem because I'm going to show you how to lighten up any dark foundation. And it's with this Pro LA Girl foundation mixture. It's in white, and that's specifically to lighten any dark tone foundation. So let's say you go to the store and you find this really nice foundation, but it's too dark. Go ahead and buy it because all you need is to mix some of that white mixture from LA Girl, and you'll get the perfect color. So once you're happy with the color, and this is only if you're using a darker color foundation, but if you're using the foundation that you always use, just go ahead and skip this part. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it with my IT Cosmetics Full Coverage Foundation Brush. I did purchase this at Ulta. It was during their 21 Days of Beauty. And like I've said before, whenever Ulta has their sale, I usually always take advantage of it because you can always find really good deals on makeup brushes and makeup. So now I'm going to be applying my concealer, and this is from Patrick Starr. It's his new line. And my dumb camera just for some reason didn't want to focus, but it's in medium 1. I believe it's 1.2. But it is from his new line. And it's extra soft and glides right onto your skin very smoothly. And it has very good coverage. So I really recommend his concealer. So you want to go ahead and put the concealer wherever you want to brighten up your skin, highlight, and make sure that you always go at least 2 shades lighter with your concealer because you want it to brighten the areas like around your eyes, under your eyes, your forehead, your nose. And I usually also put the concealer in my on my lips because I want to, when I put the lipstick on or lip liner, I want to make sure that the actual color goes on because we all have a different lip color. And if you don't neutralize your own lip color, you're going to end up getting a different color than what the lipstick is. So anyways, I'm putting my contouring from Rihanna. This is from her Fenty Beauty line. The color is in Cocoa. And I'm just gliding it wherever I want, my contour, because you want to make sure that you contour in all the areas. That'll make your face look slimmer and just give you that really nice shading. So after you're done with, shading and highlighting with your concealer, you're going to want to blend with your beauty blender. You can use any type of makeup sponge, but I do recommend a beauty blender or the dupe for it, which is the makeup blender that I buy from Miss A Cosmetics, which is just as good, and it's only $1 something. So I really blend in my makeup because that's the secret in giving you that really nice airbrushed look. So now I'm getting my other foundation brush from IT Cosmetics, and with that one I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in all the contour, blending it in very good to make sure that it doesn't leave any dark spots. And now I'm just patting everything, you know, anything that I may have accidentally darkened with my contour. I'm just going over it again with my beauty sponge. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply some more contouring, but this time it's going to be the powder, and it's going to be in a darker color, just to make sure that I give it that really nice contrast. And it works really well when you use both powder and cream contouring. It just makes it last longer as well. So as you can tell, this one's a little darker. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it with my contouring brush, which I absolutely love. And this is going to emphasize my cheekbones. So now I'm going to be using this color right here to contour my nose. Since I do have a wider nose, I'm going to create an illusion to make it appear more narrow. So instead of going to get a nose job, this is the cheaper route to do if you have a wider nose. This is what I do, and you're just gonna put it on the side, on both sides, and you want to make sure that you end up closing it, connecting both lines at the end of your nostril, like the top part, because you don't want it to look like it just keeps going and going. So here, like, you can tell that mine's, when it overlapped on the bridge of my nose, but I'm going to go ahead and fix that. So you want to make sure that you just keep blending each layer. So here I'm fixing my nose, trying to lighten it up, because I did go a little darker than I usually do, but that's okay because everything is fixable. You just gotta know how. And whenever you make mistakes, always go back to your concealer and your beauty blender and just kind of blend in, you know, and restart. So I'm gonna go again. This time I'm going to go a little lighter, not too heavy. And I'm going to start with the nostrils, because that's where I want it to look slimmer from the nostrils. So you're going to go ahead and shade. So after you're done with your shading, you're going to want to use a loose setting powder. This one that I'm using is from Anastasia. It's in translucent and it works really good. So I'm going to grab my powder brush and I'm going to add a little bit of the setting powder on it. And I'm going to put some in all the areas that I want to have, you know, matted and set. So once you're done putting your setting powder, I usually start with my eyebrows. Now, everyone does their makeup differently, but this is how I like to do my makeup, and it works for me. So after you use the spoolie on your eyebrow pencil, you're gonna want to shape your eyebrows, and then you're gonna start coloring them in, just like the way I'm doing it. I don't use the pomade. Right now I'm just using my eyebrow pencil from Benefit. I do use the pomade sometimes, but I just haven't gotten any. But I usually do use the pomade and the eyebrow pencil. But today I'm just going to be using the pencil, and it works just as good. So once you're happy with how your eyebrow comes out, you move on to the next one. And remember, they don't have to match. Okay, just as long as you're happy with how they come out. Which I'm actually surprised that mine came out good, because I'm very picky with my eyebrows. That's probably what takes the longest for me. So moving along, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette that I purchased from Marshall's, and I'll be linking my video. So if you haven't seen it, please go and watch it so you can see everything that I purchased. And the color that I picked, I'm just going to go ahead and with my eyeshadow brush, just going to go ahead and put it all over my eyelid just to give it some color. So now I'm going to go ahead with the next shade, which is going to be slightly darker. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it with the shade that I have on. And I'm going to continue to fill my eyelid and blending them both in. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite ColourPop cream eyeshadows with one of my concealer brushes. This cream eyeshadow is so good. It works just as good as MAC's ColourPop. As MAC's Paint Pot. If you've ever used it, you'll know what I mean. So I use this cream shadow from ColourPop to kind of make my eyeshadows last longer, for one, and it really brings out the color of whatever color that you're gonna add to your eyelid. It just makes it pop. So you don't have to do this. Like, if you don't have it, that's fine. You can also use concealer. Concealer works just as well. But if you do have MAC's Paint Pot, I keep calling it ColourPop, you can go ahead and use it. I always pick a neutral color just so that it won't mess up whatever color I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and color in the crease of my eyelid, and I picked the darkest color from the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and shape it. So once you're happy with how it comes out, you start on your other eye. And for some reason, my left eye always comes out better than my right eye. I don't know. It's just weird. So I always have to end up fixing the other eye to match. But when you color in your crease with the darker color, it just really makes your eyeshadows come together. So now I went ahead and did kind of like a smoky eye. So with the same color that I used for my crease, I went ahead and did a smoky look with it underneath my eye, just to, you know, bring out my eyes more. And since this is a kind of like a nighttime type of makeup look, you do want your makeup to pop. So yeah, this is the smoky eye. And now I'm going to use the glitter, gold glitter color on my eyelid, where I use the cream neutral eyeshadow by ColourPop, and you're gonna see exactly why I like using it. So you can see how nice the eyeshadow came out, exactly how I want it. It didn't blend in with any of the other colors, and it's gonna stay on all night. So now I'm gonna use this highlight right here, and it's gonna be for the bridge of my nose so that it'll appear to be slender and longer. So after highlighting my nose and the top of my lip, I am going to use a lip liner, and this is from the KKW, and it's in nude, I think it's nude 5. All of her lip liners and lipsticks in the nudes are really nice. So when I'm going heavy on the eyes, you know, with the eyeshadows, I always go really light on the lips. So I'm going to be using the eyeliner that I got in the Boxy Charm for the month of October. And this one has the wing stamp, which I ended up doing it backwards. So I had to fix it. The only thing I didn't like about this pen, I mean, is like it wasn't smooth. It wasn't gliding on. So I went ahead and I put my eyelashes on, and I finished putting my eyeliner, and now I'm putting some blush to emphasize my cheekbones. I'm putting a little bit of blush on my nose. I was gonna show, you know, how I did my eyeshadow, my eyelashes, but I realized this video was way too long already. So now I'm using this fan brush from Urban Decay to add some highlight above my cheekbones and any other area that, you know, I want some highlight on. And now we're gonna set this whole look right here with my favorite setting spray by Urban Decay, All Nighter. And trust me, it does last all night. And I figured maybe I should put a little bit more color to my waterline. So I'm using the LA Girl Color Wave in yellow, neon yellow, just to make my eyes pop even more. And I figured my lips were just way too light. So I'm going to use this Infallible lip color from Maybelline. Kind of like a dupe to Buxom. This color will stay on your lips. It really does not rub off. Well, I hope this video wasn't too long. And I hope you guys will like and subscribe if you haven't. Till next time, stay beautiful.